Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight.
지난번에 아내가 어떤 괴물한테
Sheriff took me to the lake
납치가
Alan and I
되었고
had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
보안관을 만나서 그 아내랑 같이 갔었던 섬 같은 데 갔는데 그 섬이 몇 년 전에 없어진 섬이라고 하는 이야기입니다.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
커피 메이커를 켜십시오. 이건가요?
Coffee's on.
Great.
자기야,
Thanks.
커피 올렸어.
I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
앨리스에게 가라. 뭔가 여기 흔적 같은 게 있을 텐데. 열어. 아, 못 열어.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk.
어,
Tell me what you
자기.
think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles,
어,
my
그래?
dear.
나 커피
Oh,
좀 먹을게.
really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
어젯밤 일을 하니? 아, 문 안 열려. 표지 디자인을 살펴보십시오. 자기 이게 뭐 한 거지? 표지 디자인이 뭐, 어딨어? 아, 그래픽 좋은데? 원고.
These look really good.
아, 이게
Oh,
표지구나.
sure, until Barry gets his hands on them, which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
아내가 어둠에 대한 공포를 가지고 있죠. 아, 내 무기 다 없어졌어.
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
오케이. 알겠어.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
안 무섭지 이제?
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the
그래.
candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used
Oh.
to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No.
어디서
Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
아, 촛불을 켜놓고 이걸 일부러 정전나게 한 거 아니야? 영화 같다. 프라이트 폴즈 현재.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
오호.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
사실대로 말하면은
I don't think
경찰에게
you've
조사를
done
받거나
much to
정신병원에
obviously
갈 것
been
같아서
quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple
아내를
of days.
구하기 위해
Thanks.
거짓말을 하고 있는 거죠.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her
알겠습니다.
job.
알겠습니다, 할아버지.
Sure, she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
근데 무긴 다 어디 갔지? 게임 소리가 너무 작아요? 최대로 켰는데 잠깐만. 이게 게임 소리 최대로 킨 거예요. 나가자. 저 사람 수상한데?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss
아줌마.
Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
이게 제일 키운 거야.
The sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
네, 알겠습니다.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things.
행방불명, 리차드 보, 브루스 단스키, 제이콥 밀러, 캠핑 여행을 떠난 뒤 오랫동안 연락 두절. 2007년 6월 20일 실종. 경기만 했다 하면 이김. 무슨 복싱 선수인가 보네. 고양이도 있어.
Come in, Mr.
여기구나.
Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
네, 알겠습니다.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
싸운 게
How did you end up
문제입니다.
at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
아내가
The cops are gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
유치장? 얘가 유치장이네.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment.
아씨, 술을 드시고 말이야. 나와.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
여기 아이템 있다. 커피 하나 빼고 이렇게 움직이는 게 불편하지 이거?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
어떻게 가? 오케이. 어허. 원고 발견. 추락이 끝나기 직전에 시간이 쭉 멈춘다는 사람들의 말은 사실이었다. 나는 눈속에도와 나를 이곳으로 이끈 일련의 끔찍스러운 광경들을 나만의 엽기 살인 영화처럼 끝없이 회상하며 내 시체에 대해 생각했다. 복수를 끝내고 13년. 아내와 아이가 보인다. 여보 나왔어. 빠진 원고. 원고가 빠졌나 하나? 납치범이 마지막 총탄을 날리자 그림자가 처음 모습을 드러냈던 어둠 속으로 다시 사라졌다. 아 이거는 이제 앞으로 일어날 내용이죠.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
친구가 구하러
I had to get
왔죠.
the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
엘더우드 국립공원에 가서 납치범을 만나러 가야 됩니다. 아 여기 뭔가 있구나. 나이스. 식당 안에 있는 어둠.
To describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging.
식당 안에 있는 어둠의 존재. 어허.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop,
저거 난데?
the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
나는 이야기를 쓰고 그녀를 구하러 갈 것이다.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable.
Yeah,
They are not
Mulligan
accountable
here.
for their actions,
I'm at Stuckey
of
gas
course.
station
I can
with
assure
Thornton.
you that
There's no
my
sign of
staff
him.
has been...
지난번에 스터키 주유소에 있었죠.
Any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
That's some good news, right?
All we can do is
driving it
to
at the
slow
rehearsal
down the
today.
progress of their dementia.
Give me that. Mulligan here.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
왜 때려?
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
주인공이
I'm all right.
미국에서 굉장히 유명한
Don't want to press
작가예요.
charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
친구이자
What the hell
매니저인데
was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
이제 식자 여자한테 관심이 있구만.
Max.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
맘모스인가? 메머드, 콜롬비아 메머드의 뼈. 이게 별장이야?
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself.
뭔가 아이템이 있을 텐데.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
시끄러 임마.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
And
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong.
커피
It's a
있다.
good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
안 나아지네. 이런데 구석 같은 데다가 아이템을 숨겨놨을 가능성이 커요. 엄청 이쁘다.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
오케이야.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
맥스가 강아지구나.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you.
이 친구마저 미쳤다고 생각하고 있죠 지금.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to
고맙습니다.
get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
열쇠를 가지고 별장으로 가십시오.
You're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out. It's working.
시끄러우면 따라와.
Aha! Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al?
아직도 안 믿고 있죠
We should
친구는.
go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
이제 그 살인범이 그 납치범을 아내를 납치한 그 납치범을 만나러 가야겠죠. 이게 킨 거야 불? 왜 이렇게 어두워? 지금 이게 하는 거야. 아, 나 총 다 어디 갔지? 나 총 엄청 많았었는데. 이런 게임은 스토리가 있기 때문에 이제 그 살인범을 만나러 가는 길에 또 이상한 것들이 나오겠죠. 권총밖에 없어? 지난번에 샷건 다 쓸걸. 자, 분위기가 굉장히 무서워지지. 원고 하나 빠졌는데? 웨이크의 정신 상태를 의심하는 베리.
But he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for.
지금 일어나는 상황을 소설로 이렇게 써서 나오는 거예요. 얘가 작가기 때문에.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center.
뭐 차 못 타면 차에 사용하기가 왜 있어. 씨.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
까마귀. 어허, 분위기 보소. 아이템 좀 주세요.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your dear?
나이스 총알.
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. Oh. No plan. Really? Just taking the action.
야, 이게 날씨만 화창하면 굉장히 이쁜 곳일 것 같은데. 이거 또 혼자 흔들려? 오, 왜 그래? 캠핑카. 자. 여기 다 깨졌냐, 여긴? 까마귀. 집은 이런 상태인데 TV는 나오죠. 선이 어디에 있는지 모르겠어. 일단 TV는 나오고 있어. 어우 씨. 산책로? Do not feed wildlife. 야생동물에게 먹이를 주지 마세요. 아이템. 나이스 아이템.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile.
뭐 그렇게 중요한 얘기는 아닌 것 같고. 죽어가는 러스티. 마치 썩어가는 익사체가 무덤에서 기어나오기라도 한 것처럼 관광 안내소는 지독한 냄새로 가득했다. 웨이크씨, 원고에 적혀있던 일이 그대로 일어났어요. 러스티가 누구였지? 오. 오호. 오호. 오, 내가 간다. 러스티가 누군지 모르겠지만 자, 이런 일이 있으면 구해주러 가. 아우, 저질 체력이야. 어딨어? 오, 이거 뭐야?
Mr. Wake?
아, 얘구나.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
정체를 모를 무언가가 이런 짓을 저질렀다고 하네.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights.
어둠을 상대하는 방법은 불을 켜는 거지. 계십니까? 불 어디서 켜? 나이스 배터리. 여기 있다. 누가 도끼로 부셔놨는데?
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
왜 그래?